What is technical play and why is it important to trading card games? Technical play is the lifeblood of trading card games as it separates the skill level of players in various categories. How does one define technical play? First, what is technical play? The way I see it, technical play is the process of handling the cards very well, in the context of what you have and what they have. It is the mechanics of the game. A good technical player will simply not make many mistakes that other people will catch. They might not make the best genius play because the best play might just be way beyond what they can envision, but they will rarely make actual mistakes. This is a quote from Paulo Vitor Damo da Rosa from Channel Fireball. Damo da Rosa explains that technical play is playing almost perfectly or to the best of one's circumstantial ability. The cards a player is holding dictates the routes they can take to play their deck to the best of their ability. There are, in theory, infinite routes when playing a trading card game, but in almost every scenario, there is a singular correct play to advance your game state into a position where your ability to win the game is most probable. Think of the game as having a health bar akin to Street Fighter. With every action, the health bar moves up and down until either player loses. If a player makes multiple significant misplays, their ability to win the game will decrease in conjunction with the misplays. Vice versa, if a player can make intelligent assumptions on the various aspects of the game state, their plays will reflect that, in addition adding to their health bar. One of the most important aspects of technical play is assessing win conditions. The term win condition can be used in various senses, but most often refers to a specific tactic or game state that a deck wishes to achieve. Assessing a win condition includes knowing what your opponent's cards are capable of, i.e., ability to remove certain game aspects, Liepard and Dark decks to remove tools, Garbotoxin to remove abilities. Things such as damage caps and thresholds. Knowing your opponent's damage caps if applicable. So, for an example, Pokemon like Eternatus can do 270 damage with a full bench. Rapid Strike Urshifu can do 150 damage with Gale Strike, but the deck often plays Inteleon with Quick Shooting, and this can add to their damage cap. Other win conditions can include status conditions. So, versus decks that use status conditions, you would want to hold cards like Switch. So, if a Pokemon like Choo-Choo were to hit you with a paralysis attack, you can have multiple outs to be able to continue your deck strategy. You would try to prioritize a card like Comfey versus decks like Turbo Dark to prevent a Lasers plus Dread End combo. Another is effects of attacks. So, this can be included with Noivern GX's item lock / special energy lock and expanded in Mew Mew decks, ADP's Alter Creation attack, which allows your opponent to take an extra prize card, or something like Mewtwo and Mew GX's attack that heals all Pokemon in play. Finally, turns required to achieve certain gameplay effects. So, something like Decidueye with the Barrier ability, you know that your opponent cannot achieve this the first turn of the game, so your gameplay might be to hunt down Rowlets. This can also include the Alolan Muck, which negates the ability of basic Pokemon while in play, and Sentinel Scoutland to negate supporters. The second pillar of technical play is card advantage. Card advantage is a term used in trading card games to describe the state of one player having access to more cards than another player, usually by drawing more cards through in-game effects to increase the size of their hand. Card advantage can include knowing your opponent's ability to gain advantage through various game aspects, such as stall milling switches to keep something stuck in the active. Holding omni-shuffle cards such as N and Marnie when your opponent has a significant lack of game actions. Using cards to thin/shuffle your deck to draw into favorable cards. So if one of your key item cards, let's say a Quick Ball, is Marnie to the bottom of your deck, you can use something such as Single Strike Houndoom's ability to shuffle your deck before using a draw supporter, which gives you a more likely chance to draw that item card since now your deck was shuffled. You can also use cards like Quick Ball late game to get rid of useless cards like late game additional Vs or irrelevant supporters, so when your hand is Marnied, it gives a higher chance of drawing live such relevant cards to the game state. The third pillar of technical play is Better Have It. Better Have It is a term I've popularized amongst the Chicagoland Pokemon scene, but I think somewhere along the line the colloquialism has been lost in translation. Better Have It refers to the analyzation of the game state, resources, and possible card counts remaining in an opponent's deck. In the instance my opponent has used 4 Versus Seeker and a Guzma, the probability of them having another Gust card is low. Therefore, my next play should reflect that knowledge. If I can set up another fresh attacker, I know my benched damaged attacker is most likely safe from the effect of a Gust card. Better Have It does not apply to assuming your opponent doesn't play a certain card, especially if the card is popular in the current metagame. For example, if I'm playing ADP GX and Expanded, in Game 1 my opponent did not play Pokemon Ranger, I can assume it's not in their deck list, but I can also give reasonable doubt that they prize the card and should prepare a game state in which I can give myself the highest probability to win in the instance my alter creation is negated. Technical play is the most important aspect of trading card games. Attempting to improve these aspects of your gameplay can only help improve your winning margin. This is not an exact science, but a guideline to improve. These are not all of the things that encompass the idea of technical play, but are ones I believe to be the most important. Please voice any interest of wanting to learn of other gameplay aspects of trading card games, as I'd love to explain them to you. If you've made it to this far in the video, please drop a like and subscribe. It really means a lot and helps grow my channel. Thank you for watching. DEFCON Inc. out.